Namaste, friends. This is Elle with Sacred Union Tarot, and I am here to do our Spiritual Sapience reading for September 21st after the full moon in Pisces. Didn't do a Spiritual Sapience reading for 2 days. Sorry if you missed it. Just needed to recalibrate. Had to take some time and just kind of get my energies back in alignment. So, just seems like there was a lot of things coming to the surface to be purged, and I was not in a clear channel of energy in order to do a reading. So, had to take a couple of days and recalibrate. So, hope you are well. Hope everyone is having a wonderful beginning of the week. So let's get started with our Rumi deck, and just remember the last Spiritual Sapience I did was the 18th, and remember I told you the camera cards wouldn't work because it said card protected. All my camera cards except for one said card protected, so I just popped one of those cards into my camera, my video camera. No card protection came up. It's pretty amazing. So that whole reading was about protecting your energy. So let's get started with the Rumi deck. The Angel Razbar, number 27 card, which is a 9. I think we've pulled this card lately. And when I read for, in the booklet, I only read what pops out at me, so it could be different every time, even if I pull the same card. Tell me the truth, I asked love. What are you? I am the everlasting life, love said. I am the reoccurring joy of living. The precious gift is true silence. The true silence is peace. It is the living experience of the eternal love of the divine that asks nothing but to be received and gives itself unconditionally. That silence is present underneath even the most raucous noise, even if one knows how to access it. The true silence can only be felt through the beautiful feeling heart. When you know how to feel for it, to surrender into it, you can transmit silence in many ways. Through the peace you cultivate in your heart, in your own daily living, through your presence, through your art, even through your voice, written, sung, or spoken. Yes, even through sound, if that is your path to surface. Silence can emanate through your voice, and divine silence can be felt in the hearts of others. The true and great silence, as you may now realize, my dear angel, is not the absence of sound. It is the experience of the divine presence of love. Unconditional love, what we experience on this journey, what we try to attain, absolutely the highest vibration. It heals, it conquers, it embraces, it transforms. And why we are here is to learn the path back. We have to make that choice. As free will on this planet is sacrosanct, we have to make the choice for unconditional love. It cannot be something that is forced upon us. And that is this journey. Here we have the 9 of Cups. To me, this is emotional satisfaction, emotional. You're just in your place of, you're not. You don't need anyone else to fulfill your emotional state. Your state of happiness is dependent upon you. You have discovered that in this journey. That you determine your happiness. It is not someone else. And only until you get into that Nine of Cups energy that I can be happy with myself, with my life, with my choices, with, you know, what I have created. But I don't need someone else to make me happy. When you have reached the Nine of Cups, only then can you get to the Ten of Cups, which in my opinion is a form of union. That is your emotional bliss. But you can reach emotional happiness, and you have to be self-satisfied in your own emotional state without needing someone else to make you happy before you can get to that Ten of Cups. The World card. Once you get to this place, you get to that inner emotional peace, and you feel connected to the love of yourself, your self-love, and you feel then connected to divine love. That's when you have attained the step prior to being in union. And it's perfectly okay if you stop here. If this is where you are happy, you can stop there. But then, if you are on a mission that you are connected to someone, this is the Queen of Pentacles. If you are connected to someone and you guys have a mission together, like your twin flame journey, you can't be in union until you get to this point. That's unconditional self-love. You cannot love another unconditionally until you love yourself unconditionally. Flaws and all. Queen of Pentacles. Oops. Okay, I have 3 cards. All major arcana. Interesting. The Hierophant in reverse. The High Priestess. And the Hanged Man. Give me a moment while I kind of try and decipher this energy. This to me is, you need to nurture yourself. That if your divine counterpart, you intuitively know they are there. You had to shift. You had to shift your understanding of this journey. You had to shift your understanding that this is not about the old paradigm of relationship. This is a divine relationship, and you had to make that shift, and you had to get to a point of self-nurturing, self-love before you could extend that to others. So the divine counterpart cannot come in until you get to this point, till you get to this station of the journey. And in order to do that, you're going to have to see things differently. And being of service and being filled with gratitude, but yet practicing self-love on others that aren't your divine counterpart is going to help deepen your understanding of what unconditional love is. So practicing unconditional love on others before your counterpart comes in. Because it does take work. Bottom of the deck. 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. No one being left out in the cold there. That's when somebody is able to come in. Someone is able to come in once you have attained this. Once you have practiced unconditional love on others around you. Once you have tapped into this understanding, this intuitive understanding, this deep knowing of self-love, unconditional self-love and unconditional love for others, only then can you have sustainable union with your divine counterpart. Then they are not left out in the cold anymore, and neither are you. That is the message. Namaste. 11:01.